Hello everyone, so glad you're joining us again today at the Optum Care Community Centers. Today we have Colleen from Zen Yoga, and she's going to take us through a Tai Chi workout. You'll need quite a bit of space to work out through this whole video, so make sure that you don't have anything on the floor that you might be able to trip over. I think you're really going to enjoy this. Tai Chi is a great way not just to challenge your balance, but also improve your range of motion and really strengthen those legs and core. So go ahead and clear out that space and get ready for a great Tai Chi session. Before engaging in this program, make sure you are in good physical condition and do not suffer from any known disability or condition which would prevent or limit your participation in this exercise program. An examination by a physician should be obtained by anyone prior to commencing a fitness and/or exercise program, or initiating a substantial change in the amount of regular physical activity performed. If you choose not to obtain a physician's consent prior to beginning this fitness program, you should continue at your own risk. It is your sole responsibility to participate in exercises that are appropriate for the current status of your health. It is your responsibility to ask your doctor if this activity is appropriate before participating. This program is not medically supervised, and exercise activities are led by independent fitness instructors or employees of Optum Care. Optum Care Network of Arizona is not responsible for the actions or omissions of the instructors or other program participants.
Hello and welcome. So here we are getting into our beginning of our Tai Chi. We're going to start always bringing ourselves, our mind, and our awareness into the body and what it's doing. So we start with the feet. Tai Chi always begins in the feet and moves up to the waist and out the hands. So we start with those nice grounded feet. Again, the toes oh so slightly in versus out. Unless you're accommodating for something in the hip or knee, then go ahead and make your adjustments. A wider stance is going to make you feel more stable, and a closer stance is going to be a little bit more challenging to the balance. So it's your choice where you're going to stand. I recommend right outside the hips or right inside the hips, right in that region. Knees are unlocked, so please don't lock your knees during this time. We're going to go forward and back a couple of times in the feet until we feel like we're standing probably 60% in the back of the foot, but that 40% in the front of the foot is pushing down firmly. There's that downward action of the feet that gives me that lift through the head. That tailbone has an anchoring feeling and the low belly has a lift to it. Now, Tai Chi relaxes the waist, so we're taking all this tension in the upper body and trying to get it to release down. And actually, I want the lower body, believe it or not, to have some action to it. So I picture hugging the muscles to the legs, but I want no tension in the upper body. So the upper body should be nice and free. We can even take those shoulders, inhale them up, exhale them back. Just kind of getting open with that a couple of times. Exhale them back. And third and final, inhale, we come up, and exhale, we take that release. So we start, arms come out, palms are kind of drawing down. We can even bring them a little bit floating out. So I clear under the armpits, elbows out, chin slightly tucks, not too much, holding a grapefruit under the chin to the collarbone, back of the head lifts. So I have my eyes closed. You can also have them open just a little bit, maybe a soft gaze. So we are trying to pay more attention internal than the external experience. So we're just trying to check out the body. We're going to take some breaths through the nose and we're going to take them deep into the body. So we're going to inhale through the nose, relax that belly. Exhale through the nose, navel back. Inhale through the nose, a little slower. Exhale a little more. In. And out. Tai Chi brings that nice breath deep in the body. So one more slowest, deepest breath you've done all week. Go ahead, inhale. Exhale all the way. More than you've exhaled all week. Then we begin, we inhale, I'm going to circle those arms up, and exhale first just kind of sets down. Pulling down the heavens, inhale, I circle up, and exhale, clear it down. Third time, inhale, up, and exhale. Go ahead and clear it down. So we're going to give just a little shake to the arms, into the shoulders, kind of getting rid of some of that tension a little bit, maybe even pump the calves, take a breath. And then we stand. So from here, we're going to work on shifting forward. So there's the front of my foot, big toe, pinky toe, ball of the foot. I'm going to go ahead and shift my weight to the front of the foot, back of the foot comes up, and it's going to create a little bit of an arch in the back, chest, and chin. So I have this opening, and then I come back in the heels, tuck the tailbone, and I'm going to round, chin in. So I'm going to show you that from the side. So I inhale, I come forward enough. Maybe I put my driver's license under my heels. Oh, so slightly. Back kind of arches. I can even put my hands here to feel that experience. Shoulders open, hands open. Then I exhale, round, chin in, navel in, back, rounds. Try that again. Inhale, open. Lifting oh so slightly, and exhale, rounding. Now we're going to start to picture. So the first thing I do is I move forward in the foot, then the back arches, then the shoulders open and the hands open. Then I come down in the heels, then the hips and the back rounds, and the chin comes in. Again, inhale. I come up, open in an arch, chest up. Exhale, heels down. So I'm working, pumping the feet. There's a nice massage on the sole of the feet and opening through the chest, sacrocranial pump, coming down. I'm going to bring the hands up just a little higher. So I'm going to inhale, I'm going to come slightly up, arms out, and then exhale, coming down. So it should be very slow movements. Inhale and exhale. Acclimating myself, breath and movement. We'll do 2 more like that. So I'm going to inhale up, exhale down. 1 more. Inhale up and exhale down. Good. I'm going to bring those hands, inhale, interlace, exhale, push those hands down. So I'm going to get a little stretch. Inhale, hands come up, and exhale, they drop. I can even raise up off the heels, plant those heels, same stretch coming up and over. I come through the center, up and out slightly. Heels down, root the heels, draw over to the side. Just clearing. Inhale, come up. Exhale, settle down. Clearing the neck, hands on the hips. Take one hand behind the back a little bit and the other hand behind the head. Your choice, which one? Elbows stay back, shoulders down, knees unlocked, tailbones down. If I can, I slide that hand behind my head further and the hand behind my back further. Now, inhale, and then as you exhale, look away from your up arm. So over the shoulder with the down arm. Inhale, give it a switch. Exhale, backing up. Inhale, bring it back to center. And exhale, begin your turn to the other side. So I'm going to look up and back behind. Last one, inhale, give it a turn. Look to the side, elbows back, chin up, looking back. And exhale, come back to center and release the hands down. Okay? Good. So here we're going to be taking the feet to a wider stance. So if you don't know your horse stance, it's toes out, feet straight. That's just a nice way to measure your personal double hip distance apart. You can always, of course, just take a nice wide step. Okay, so you're going to want to find something that feels really nice and grounding and comfortable. And we're going to play kind of in the front and the back of the foot in a moment. But first, just get steady. Tailbone nice and under, knees behind toes. Torso is tall, so please don't tilt the torso forward or back. So I'm going to inhale, reach up, hands to heart. Exhale, I'm going to give a little bit of a sink down. So I'm just working on inhaling up, and I can even exhale down. Release the hands. I can just circle the arms, inhale, and exhale, bring it down. Again, inhale, circling up, and exhale down. So I'm getting those legs a little bit warmer, and I'm checking if I'm feeling discomfort in the knee at all or the ankle. I'm probably not going to go as deep down, okay? So I don't need to be really low for the benefits of this posture. And we come down, we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand. So the hands come out to the side. We're going to work, I promise, moving forward and back in that foot that we kind of started. So we had the big toe, pinky toe, and ball of the foot. I'm going to make a little pressure forward there in the foot. Heels come up oh so slightly. Then I'm going to bring the weight back to the heels. Now I'm going to bring the hands out. As I shift the weight forward to the front of the foot, that spine arches some, and then the hands come up some. And then I'm going to bring the heels down, hips down, hands down. So it kind of goes forward in the foot, arch in the torso, hands rise, heels down, round in the torso, hands down. So we're going to do this for a little bit, inhaling and exhaling. So Tai Chi is slower probably than you actually want to go. Inhale and exhale. You're invited to focus on that breath, trying to keep it nice and easy. You can also look at one hand, either hand of your choice, and keep your focus on one finger, just trying to keep the mind from wandering off. Inhale and exhale. Good. Now we're going to move forward to the next one, forward and back, and settle. Now the next one is, instead of being forward and back in the foot, I'm actually going to shift left and right. So what this is it's going to be a little mini sequence. We can put it all together at the end, and it'll be a nice set. You'll really enjoy it. So here, feet are nice and straight. Again, I'm not going forward or back in the foot. I'm going to try and go left and right a little bit. So here's the rules with going to the side, is the knees don't get to fall in, so they can't have any collapse. It has to have a nice strength through the inner leg. So I'm going to try and shift. My ultimate goal would be to get off a heel. We'll start with this. Put your hands at the low belly, okay? So they call it low diantian. So low belly. I'm going to take it here. I shift over to one side. I'm going to bring the hands into that side as well. So I'm trying to put all my weight in that hip. Then I'm going to come to center, and I'm going to shift and bring all my weight to the opposite hip. Hip over heel. So I shift, not only weight, but then I'm going to see if I can give a little turn. Maybe I can put my hands on the outside of the thigh, tailbone under, and I can look out to the side. I come back through the middle, and then I'm going to shift again. Other side, maybe hands on the leg. As long as it feels okay on the knee, I'm going to turn at the ribs. Please don't turn at the hips. Don't turn at the knee. So I'm just turning at the waist. I come back to center, shifting to the side, give it a turn. Once again, center, and shifting to the side. Now I'm going to come back through the middle, shift to the side, and I'm going to reach the hands slightly up. Shoulders down, elbows down. Now if I can, here's the final piece. I'm going to see if I can lift that other heel. You don't have to lift the leg all the way. I don't expect that. I'm just showing that it should have less weight. That shows maybe 90%, 10%. So this thigh should have something to say about it. So I'm kind of sinking down, tailbones tucked, holding that pose. Now I'm going to come back to the middle and rest. Okay? Other side. So I shift all the weight, heel over hip. I'm sorry, hip over heel. It's kind of like heel over hip. I'm going to lift the other heel. I'm going to give a waist turn. I'm going to reach the hand up to the side, elbows down. And I'm kind of sinking. Again, I don't want any weight in that other leg. Now, likely you'll start with at least 30% in that weight in that opposite leg. And then I come back. Now I'm going to go back and forth. So I inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to keep doing that. We're going to upgrade the hands a little. So I'm going to take just one hand out to the side, and then I'm going to bring it back through the middle. I'm going to take the other hand out to the side and bring it back through the middle. So the idea here is I'm kind of gathering in. It's an inhale and exhale. And I'm going to leave the feet down at this point. I was showing you earlier to give you an example of what the weight distribution should be like. So I stay grounded, inhale, reaching, and exhale. So the hand comes in by the cheek, down the chest. Then the other hand reaches out to the side. As I come to the middle, the hand comes to the cheek, down the sternum. I come out, scooping up, coming to center, hand to chin, down the cheek and chest. Inhale, reaching side, hand to cheek, down the sternum. So inhaling, exhaling. In and out. And I can do, of course, a wider stance with this, a lesser stance. I'm kind of doing a middle of the road stance. Should be a lot of work on the legs. Good. We're going to do one more of these each side, and we're actually going to put together a little mini set. So I'm going right and left. Good. I reach to that side. Now keep that bottom hand circling, reach up, and then come down. Now here's what we're going to do. We're going to come back to the starting point. Hands are going to be here. We've been here before. We're going to come forward. So I come forward and up, and then back in the heels, back and down. Now I'm going to go to one side. You can pick a side, and I'm going to do that nice scoop thing that we just did. So I scoop, bring the hand to the cheek, and down the center. I'm going to scoop to the opposite side. Bring it in as I come to the middle, down the cheek in the center. Both hands plant. Now both circle up and hands come down, right down the middle. So here we're going to go forward, back. We'll go, this will be my right, might be your left, but we'll go to one side, the other side, the up side, reach up, and down through the middle. We're going to do this a few times. In, out. In, out. In, out. Up, down. Forward, inhale, up, back and down, exhale. First side, gathering with that hand, coming to the middle, hand down the cheek and the sternum. To the other side, reach. Coming to the center, hand down the cheek and the sternum. Both hands reach up. And exhale down. We'll do it again. So I come forward and back. So your Tai Chi, of course, has 5 directions, 8 expressions, a 13, a 24, 48. It keeps going, but it'll never be stronger than just this. This works on my balance, coming forward and back. We'll do last one here. Forward, back, side, other side. Reach up both hands and exhale down. Good. To close, we stand, reach up, and down. Last two. In and out. Final one. And out. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining. Until next time.